got the first question? First question? Yep, it's John Day over here on the right, and then followed by Matt. There you go, John.
Beauden said just to talk about this group maybe not facing a lot of adversity since 2012, I guess. Only lost 10 test matches in 8 years. Just what's it like facing this kind of adversity for the first time in all that group?
Yeah, it's tough. We put so much into an event like this, and to fall one game short, it's extremely tough to take. But we left it all out there, and we gave it everything. So I guess we can be proud of that.
Matt?
Steve, we didn't get a chance to hear from you last night. I know Steve puts a lot of expectation on you guys as leaders. What's it like as a leader this sort of game?
Yeah, and it's tough. It's a bit of a weird feeling at the moment. I know, for speaking about myself personally, would love to play a little bit better out there, but it's history now, can't change it. So it's our job to make sure that we get back on the horse as quickly and as best we can. We've obviously got another game on Friday. We don't know who we're playing yet, but we'll know that by the end of today. So that's the next step for us. But it is a weird feeling.
So that you as a professional sports player, everything is just about the next step. But personally, difficult to get up for this sort of game?
Yeah, it's. I've never been in this situation before, so it's something that I think we've just got to go back to us as players, making sure that we leave no one behind, stay really connected as a team, and that'll be the first major step we can do to hope to go out there and put a good performance, and that we're all really proud of.
Patrick, over on the left.
Kieran, I was just going to ask you about the game on Friday and your thoughts about it.
Yeah, well, we're playing, obviously. So look, we're going to go out there and in every test match we play in, and if we prepare, it'll be a little bit different for us, but we'll prepare as well as we can and go out there and perform as best we can. So it's what Sam said is true. We're All Blacks, so it's a chance for us to put on a jersey again, and for maybe some of us it might be our last chance. There's a few things there that we'll work through this week, and come Friday we'll be ready to go.
There you go, Phil. Over here on the right.
Kieran, one of the things about the game on Friday, Steve mentioned, asked a question of him as well, is that how important for you as the leader of the players is for it to be a big performance, so that maybe some of the young guys that are quite new to the team, their confidence, which may have been fractured a little bit by the game last night, how important is it for them to go out of this World Cup with a game that maybe restores self-esteem, basically?
Oh look, mate, we're a team that is talented, is hard-working, puts a lot in, and we're so well connected that you take a loss like this and you see how much it hurts us, that we'll bounce back as well as we can. But the thing is that we'll stay tight, we'll stay connected. The guys, the younger guys, I'm sure if they've got opportunities to come back in 4 years' time, we'll be able to hold on to this feeling in this moment and go, man, I don't want to be here again. So in regards to Friday, personally, you want to go out there and play well. It is going to be my last chance. And I think as a team, we want to go out and play well, because it's probably the last thing we'll remember, but this is the game you'll remember, but you might have a bit of a positive to spin on this World Cup.
Yeah, Joe.
Just as an older brother, and also a rugby player thing, how was it to see the younger guys upset, and how did you get around that like this?
Yeah, it's not easy. It's never nice seeing your teammates upset, let alone your brothers. So, like these lads here have said, it's about us getting around them, and we're all such a tight group. So that's what this week's about. It's about us enjoying each other's company, and it's the last time we're all going to be together, this group. So we've got to get back on the horse, and for those lucky to put on the black jersey on Friday, it's the last opportunity they get to hopefully play well.
Where you go, Nate?
Kieran, as Sam said, I think it's like Sam's first time that we lost in the World Cup game. The games last night, you woke up this morning and opened your eyes and you felt what? What was that like there?
I don't know, maybe the same feeling you're probably feeling, you know, it's pretty empty. Yep. It's not what we came here for. That's the reality of it. But, you know, it's not going to define us as a group. It's not going to define who we are. It's about, you know, doing what you can this week to try and get out and perform Friday. And, you know, there's no two ways around it that you're really gutted. But, you know, I'm sure there's a lot of people in that same boat with us and going through those emotions. And we feel for them as well.
Do you find yourself going, oh, if only would have done this, or if only would have done that? Is that into your brain? Okay.
I'm sure it will. Yep, it will. And you know, there's as the leader, you look at ways that you could have done things differently, but that's all hindsight. It's not going to affect you know, your emotions right now. It's not going to change the fact that we lost. So, as I said, you know, we did what we did. I'm really proud of what we put out there in terms of our effort and character and energy, attitude. It was fantastic. And I wouldn't go out there with any other blokes than we had last night.
Go Paddy and then Nige.
Kieran, asked Steve Hansen a similar question, which is about, you know, the fact there is another game coming and that's something to focus on, but you are in a bubble. You know, is there time for you to think about what's happening outside of this, family and friends and what it means to them, or is it that you're totally focused, or do you think about what it means for Kieran Reid within this?
Oh no, it's way bigger than the individual. It's bigger than myself. Like, you know, the amount of messages, positive messages that have come through from, you know, people you care about. You know, it helps. Also the fact, you know, it was my birthday yesterday. Get back to the hotel room and you know, there's cards from my kids, you know, waiting for me. So it changes things, puts things in perspective. You know, it's a rugby game, and people care. We care. So you enjoy, you know, moments. And you know, for me, I'm a dad, and it's first and foremost, you know, the thing that I want to be remembered by.
Nige.
Sam, this week is going to be a bundle of emotion because you've got guys like Kieran, maybe Matt, Brian, some others playing their final games for the All Blacks. The coach will be coaching this last game. Chrono's going to be involved for the last time, officially. How hard is the balance going to be, and what are you going to lean on to make sure that the emotion and wanting to show guys departing the utmost respect by singing them out the way they should be? How do you balance that to make sure you don't get too fizzed up and lose the plot?
Yeah, I think that's a great question. It's something that we're all going to have a good talk about. Obviously, the emotion flying around at the moment is, you know, everyone's pretty much on edge. But that's something that we're going to have to address, and I think we can use that as a positive, put a positive spin on it, rather than let it be overwhelming or a burden. So all those people that you've named, you know, they'd love to go out by playing really well or coaching really well this week. So I'm sure that, you know, the whole team's trying to go out there and have the best week we've had at this tournament so far.
We'll wrap up with a couple more. We've got Stutch here, and then we had Joe here. Thanks, Stutch.
Just following up what you said, Kieran, do you think we, and I mean not the people in this room, I mean we as a country, have put too much stock into what you as a team have to do, or your successes? Shouldn't we be worried about other things as well?
Look, I don't know, man. I think it's I think as an All Black and you know, I appreciate the support that we get from our country, and I feel if we didn't have it, you know, it'd feel a bit different. So, you know, next year I'm gonna be one of those people, a fan and wanting the All Blacks to win. and you know, it's the nature of who we are as New Zealanders. I think we have learnt a lot potentially over the last, you know, dozen years or so about loss and perspective, what it means to be a fan, and I think we're as a nation is just passionate about you know, little things that we can do, because we are a little nation that can punch above our weight, and you know, we understand that's part of our job as All Blacks to try and achieve things for us. So I'd hate for that to lose the expectation and all that comes with being an All Black.
We'll wrap up with you, Joe, in the front row here.
Kieran, how important was it for you to see the kids last night? And I guess how important is it for those good nights around you and strong men to be able to express all the game and emotions that you have, not just the impulse of the FC?
Yeah, I haven't seen my kids yet, but you got some cards from them last night that were waiting in the hotel room. So you know, that's the thing. Like, it's all relative, I guess, when you think about it. My kids aren't gonna love me less or whatever. So you know, for me, it's a tough pill to swallow because of the effort you put in and how much the guys beside me and everyone has put in, and it's the connections that you have with your mates that make it tough. But your families and the ones closest to you go through that ride as well. So you know, they hurt and struggle. Just, you know, important that we got a chance again, which is, you know, probably unique. You know, you get one more crack at it, so make the most of that.
Thanks everyone, thanks for coming. See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Cheers.